So, up now. It's time to settle another world title here in Den Bosch. It's time for the Recurve men's individual gold medal match. Malaysia's Khairul Anuar Mohamad goes up against Brady Ellison of the USA. Mohamad came through the ranking round 16th. Ellison, well, he's the man on fire at the moment. Came through ranking as the number 2 seed. Mohamad beat Williams of the USA in the quarterfinals and then Shana of Bangladesh in the semis. Ellison took out Furukawa of Japan in the quarterfinals before beating Mauro Nespoli comfortably in the semi-finals. So this is it for gold in the Recurve men's individual. Let's go back down to the range.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field for the Recurve.
Well, here they come.
Gold medal match.
Khairul Anuar Mohamad followed out by Brady Ellison. Mohamad is the world number 22 at 27 years old. Ellison is the world number 3 and 30 years old. The stats only point in one direction. This is Ellison's to lose. But stranger things have happened here as we look at the World Championship podiums. It's all on the USA side.
Brady Ellison.
He's won plenty of international medals, Brady Ellison, but he's never taken the individual world title. Is 2019 his year, or will all the pressure on him mean that Khairul Anuar Mohamad has a chance?
There's Coach Kisik Lee, and who better to be in Brady's box than him? They've been together for over a decade, and he found Brady when he was actually a teenager shooting compound.
Yeah, a Korean coaching abroad on both sides, because this is Lee Ji-hyung, who is coaching in Malaysia. So 2 Korean coaches behind the shooting line, 1 on the side of Malaysia, 1 on the side of the USA. This for gold. Brady Ellison will get us underway. And 2 8s in different spots on the target here.
Eye control.
Yes.
Ellison finds the center of the target.
Coach Kisik Lee said eye control, and you could see that focus in his eyes.
Getting closer to the 10, and a little adjustment from the Malaysian. 27 set as the target. Well, Anwar go even closer. A 10 to level things up. A 10 is what Khairul Anuar Mohamad of Malaysia gets, and he stayed in touch with Brady Ellison. 27 apiece, 1-1 in set points after the first set.
Kind of just setting the tone for what's going to be an amazing match. I am so excited.
You're going to shoot again.
Well, a 10 apiece. Ellison shooting his second arrow into the 10. Anwar Mohamad needed a 10 to share the set points, and that's just what he got. He looks pretty calm and trying to just stay going through his process by the looks of things, and trying not to be overawed by the fact that he's in a shot of becoming a world champion.
I don't know how they're controlling their nerves right now. This is the biggest medal on the line for them in their careers here. So I think it just speaks to their mental toughness and how much preparation they've actually put in before they've come to this day.
Different story though for Ellison. I think he came here knowing he's got a really good chance of taking the world title. Anwar Mohamad perhaps very, very pleased to be here. Ellison will shoot first again with everything level in the gold medal match. Ellison took a bronze at the World Championships back in Turin in 2011. One of the years he dominated the World Cup circuit. Anwar Mohamad, though, has no pressure on him at all. Good shot from Brady Ellison.
He seems like he hesitates just at the end there, and he doesn't really follow through as well as Brady does.
Yep.
Well, it looks like he's dialed into the centre here. A 29 for Brady Ellison. Mohamad needs a 10 again to level the score in the set. And he gets it. This is incredible stuff from the Malaysian athlete, needing 10s to share the set points in the first 2 sets, and he nails them. It's 2 apiece after 2 sets.
I definitely thought the scores were going to increase after that first end. I think the guys were both just sighting in and getting a little bit comfortable, but I'm not going to be surprised if they continue to shoot 10s at the rate that they're already going.
Ellison has never won an individual world title. Here, he gets his eye in and shoots the X ring, but this next one is right next door, suggesting that he's really dialed in here. So he's never won a world title himself. The last USA champion was Rick McKinney in 1985, the last of his 3 world titles. And he was also the last USA archer to make the final. So Ellison making history of sorts right now for the USA, but really he wants that gold medal. And I'm wondering what's going through his head, whether he thought that he would be ahead at this stage after 2 sets.
I spoke with Coach Kisik Lee before this match, and he said Brady's feeling very confident and very comfortable, and he's excited to have a good match.
Come on, Brady, you got this.
Ellison will shoot first in the 3rd set of the gold medal match here in Den Bosch.
Yep. X.
The suggestion at the end of the previous set was that he dialed in. That 10 confirms it. Anwar Mohamad perhaps opening the door a little bit here.
Strong ball and strong eye focus.
But an 8?
This win. Okay.
Ellison
Okay, Brady. Trust it.
giving Mohamad an opportunity. All square with 1 arrow to go in the 3rd set.
Strong, Brady. Strong ball.
A little wobble of the back
Yep.
elbow there, but that's his closest arrow so far.
He has so much control over his bow, and even though he had a slight wobble there, he was able to pull it back together and shoot a perfect shot.
Oh, again he needed a 10. That's the 3rd time in a row. This is a gold medal match happening right in front of your eyes that is of the greatest order and has the greatest amount of drama.
This is crazy. This is crazy right now. They've tied 3 sets in a row at the gold medal match of the World Championships. Are you watching this with me right now? This is crazy.
It's absolutely incredible, and what's making it more incredible is that Mohamad is shooting shot second every time, and he's had to get 10 to level things up, and he's done it. This is the last 10, and there was a bit of a wobble from Mohamad as well, but he puts it into the middle of the target. His confidence must be sky high now. He's staying in touch with the form man of the season. 3 sets down. 3 points each. Brady Ellison is in a real battle here. He's trying to keep his focus, and he'll shoot first at the start of the 4th set as these two men duel it out for the gold medal.
That's good, 9.5. Milan 1. Loading. Very strong ball. Yep.
Awesome shot. He just needs to keep doing that. And Mohamad, he just needs to control his pressure and do the same.
So a 10 to take the set points for Ellison.
Good eye control. Yep.
And finally, there's some space between these two athletes. Mohamad can only get a 28, but again, for the 4th set in a row, his 3rd arrow has gone into the 10 ring. He's shot a 28 there, but Ellison went one better with a 29 and collects both set points in the 4th set to go 5-3 up in this gold medal match. Ellison checking his arrows as we look back at those two 10s. He's having to shoot a very high quality match, and if he does take this world title, he'll be making history for himself and the USA, but I think he is going to give his opponent a very warm handshake.
They're both just shooting amazing right now. They're hitting the middle like it's easy, and it's definitely not. Under so much pressure, I don't know how these guys are doing it, but this is so much fun to watch.
Yeah, Mohamad trying to keep his cool, as is Ellison here. The advantage is with the American. For the first time, Mohamad will shoot first as he is trailing, and Ellison has an advantage in points, and he has the advantage that he'll know what he has to shoot to take the world title. He just has to match Mohamad in this set. Can he apply some more pressure with a 10 here?
Solid.
He's matched him. It'll do. A 10 puts a little bit of pressure on the American. And that has gone into the 8. A 9 here from Mohamad, and he draws level on set points. Oh, he's got a 9! He's got a 9! Ellison can't get that 28, and we're going to be at 5 set points apiece. And it's a 9 to finish. Ellison shooting 2 9s and an 8 in the 5th set when he had the whole thing in his hands. It's 5 set points each. Ellison has handed back points to Khairul Anwar there with a 26 out of a possible 30, his lowest score so far in this gold medal match. But things all level, so we're going to go to a shoot-off.
What happens here in a shoot-off is quite simple. Archer closest to the middle wins. If both archers are going to shoot a 10, then they're going to shoot again.
Yep, then we go to score between those arrows and then the measure. This is an absolutely thrilling finale here in Den Bosch. To add to the tension, as always, the targets are being replaced down at the end of the range, as we can see. World Archery's Oz on the right, replacing the target on target number 2. Local crew doing the job on target number 1. This takes a little bit of time and obviously a bit of patience and some accuracy, and then they've got to calibrate the measurement system so the scores can be calculated properly, especially if we need a measure. And the crowd slow clapping to build the tension even more. What on earth is going through these athletes' minds after that crazy regulation gold medal match?
It was just such a good match. Athletes haven't been really making mistakes. At least I don't think so, but I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. They must be under a lot of pressure, but they need to calm themselves right now. Remember, they know how to make great shots and execute it when the time comes.
The Hyundai Archery World Champion in recurve men's individual is going to be decided in a shoot-off. Potentially just one arrow from each archer. Ellison from the USA against Mohamad from Malaysia. Ellison will shoot his arrow first. The pressure is on. Sudden death and the gold medal at stake.
Yeah!
Oh, in the X-ring, what a shot from Brady Ellison. Oh, and when the pressure was on, Khairul Anuar Mohamad dropped it in the 8th, but boy, oh boy, did he give Brady Ellison the battle of his life as Ellison claims his first world title. He is the Hyundai World Archery Champion of 2019.
He wanted it so badly. This is what Brady really, really needed. It's what he wanted. It's what he's worked so hard for, and he's done it today.
Oh, he's got a tear in his eye. So is the coach. The emotion pouring out. He was put through the mill there by Khairul Anuar Mohamad. It was all him to lose it. All the pressure was off Anwar in some respects, and boy, did Anwar perform so well. It wasn't that Ellison shot badly, he shot really well, and Anwar was right up to the mark in that match, right the way through to the shoot-off.